Today I'll be reacting to Europeans' first impressions of Texas, and the European in question is nonetheless Eva Beck, which by the way I've just reacted this morning in my Polish channel to her video. You know, I didn't know that from the channel of DW Max that they always travel around and showing different countries, culture, you know, travel tips and all that, and she was the host. That was a good surprise because I really loved her video telling us her impressions of staying in the US for 6 months on her past road trip. So this time she's gonna tell us about Texas, you know? I mean, this is a state that I feel like everyone knows a little bit about it. Everywhere in the world, everyone has a little bit of a knowledge of Texas, that Texan people is very patriotic. Then everyone has a gun. Everyone is good at Texas Hold'em. Just making that up, but yeah, should be like the home of Texas Hold'em, no? Since it's Texas, I don't know. Whatever. Let's find out something new about Texas.
Here we go. Texas. Maybe, just maybe, the most misunderstood, fascinating, stereotyped state in the US. As I cross the entire state, south to north, I meet fascinating people who give me all kinds of advice.
I say, you've gotten this far, don't leave here without a gun.
And experience all American stereotypes, cliches,
So that wasn't just a stereotype. What the hell?
and adventure. We're on the Route 66!
Wait, why is the quality so low?
So what exactly does a European think of Texas? Well, to be completely honest, my very first impressions of the United States on this trip were pretty miserable. But things started looking up after I had been released from the United States Border and Customs Agency. And after that, I just drove straight up north through Texas and I stopped at this campsite. Actually, it's called an RV park, I guess, in the United States. Subtle difference, I don't know. I'm a beginner to all of this. And over here, I met some really nice Texans. Meet the Russells and their friends, an all-Texan family.
Welcome to Texas, Ava.
Yep, we may have very different views on many things, but on a purely human level, I'm amazed. They still gave me a wonderful welcome to Texas. They fed me, tried to make me feel safe, even showed me around their amazing RV. Right, so the guys just invited me to come inside their beautiful, giant RV and take a look around. Honestly, this is completely new to me. I had never been inside an RV like this before in my entire life. I've seen them driving around the US, I've seen pictures of them, but the inside is a whole other world. It's pretty incredible and super, super luxurious. I mean, compared to that little home on wheels that I live in. All right, let's go inside. Oh wow, you got a customized
Life is better at the campsite.
I mean the kitchen.
Bro, what? Bro! Are you kidding me? What the hell? This is better than my kitchen. And that's inside a moving vehicle. Are you kidding me? Look at the fridge.
And the living room.
What?
Pretty close together.
And you've got 2 sofas in
That
there.
makes into a bed, so you can sleep 2 more people.
It looks like an actual house. So it's an RV.
Bro.
But I mean,
It's better than my house. What the hell?
the fridge is like a full-size fridge. The kitchen is, for me, what would be like a full-size kitchen.
And a fireplace.
And a fireplace.
Oh my god,
Okay,
that is
so
so
Pam
cool.
gave me the go-ahead to go and check out the bedroom and the bathroom, which are pretty amazing. So right here is the shower. These guys have a shower in their RV. And then here is the bedroom.
Bro,
Wow,
that's
that is
crazy.
So how long have you guys been living like this?
We're not living in here. This is just
48
camping.
years. No, we have our own house.
So what's this called?
Bamboo shoot.
A bamboo shoot.
Get up here, all of you.
That's a didgeridoo.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Ah, good stuff.
Ice cream.
Take pictures of the bucket.
I've never had a Coke float before, but let's try it. I mean,
What
when
is
in
that?
Texas. It's pretty good. It's like ice cream but sparkling. So I've asked these guys what they think about my trip, whether I should do it, whether they think it's safe, or maybe whether I'm a little bit crazy for doing it. So
I think you're a whole lot crazy for doing it.
really?
You're the same type of person that tried to fly that plane from one continent to the other and she crashed and burned. And they never found her.
Does not sound promising.
I'd be very apprehensive for my children to be doing it.
Right.
So we have to worry about you now.
Gotten this far, don't leave here without a gun. Period.
That Texas guy, I admire you for doing it.
Yes.
And I think that you're going to have the adventure of your life going to the United States and seeing what you're going to see. And I'm going to follow you.
Yes.
And look at your blogs and see how you're doing.
I think I got an important lesson from hanging out with these people. In a world organized around systems,
How much do you think it will cost an RV like that? That luxurious. Wait, how you say luxurious? Whatever.
we really need to find ways to reconnect to our humanity. In a world where our differences become our identities, we need to focus on finding common ground. And that could be as simple as sharing a meal.
So I've been at this campsite for 2 nights, hanging out with my neighbors who have been so kind and so welcoming, and just trying to kind of recalibrate after my rough experience at the border a few days ago. But today, this morning, I have to leave because I have to keep going up north to northern Texas. So there's a lot to see along the way. So it's going to be a really intense day. By the way, Texas is huge. Huge.
The distances that you cross in Texas are unlike anything I've seen. Once you leave the interstates and hop on the country roads, you find yourself on a true adventure where the horizon stretches out into eternity.
Nobody. The last 2 hours.
That's crazy. She's doing that on her own. Oh my god.
Not a single car.
Bro, I would never do that
Once
on
in
my
a
own.
while, you might see another car passing, or a lonely house miles away from its neighbor. In a place as vast as this, you start to feel like loneliness is something you can touch. And you start to understand how people can grow really, very tough living out here.
Why does it look so old, this, oh my god. What the hell? Never seen this old looking, petrol or gas, whatever you want to call them, stations like that.
I'm from Poland.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm traveling to Alaska. Yeah.
Oh, she's going to Alaska from Texas. That's crazy.
Look, most gas stations in the US are not like this. They're all super modern, just as you'd expect. But what's the fun in showing you something that you already know?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Check out this store.
That is so cool.
Oh my god, Gavin, you've got so many amazing things in here.
Yes, I do.
Jalapeno honey mustard. Ooh, cherry cobbler. Everybody's really nice so far. I mean, very welcoming and just genuinely curious as to what the heck I'm doing here. Which is a fair enough.
Yeah, especially a pretty young girl like her traveling alone. Oh my god, bro. That must be so dangerous. What the hell? Wow, I really admire her courage.
Question. This is a drive-thru shop. A drive-thru shop. I mean, I'm familiar with like drive-thru restaurants and even drive-thru Starbucks, but this is a shop. How do you know what you want to buy without looking around? Can you just buy anything? Can I ask for like a mango? And how does this work? Actually, I'm not sure if Odyssey will even fit here. It's pretty low. Can I get like a large bottle of water?
Can you get what, I'm sorry?
Like a large bottle of water.
A large bottle of water, anything else for you?
Do you have sparkling or only still?
Do what?
Do you have sparkling water or just still water?
You'll have to pull forward because I can barely hear you.
Okay, I'll just have still water, just the water, nothing else, thank you. I don't know if it's my accent or if I'm making unreasonable demands, but I just wanted sparkling water. Okay, now let's see.
Oh my god!
Yes!
Wow!
Just about. I'd like a Slurpee.
Slushy?
Slushy.
Okay, what size and what flavor?
The smallest size you have, I'll have a pina colada. Thank you. It's literally like a fast food joint that you drive through, but a shop.
That's crazy!
Why am I so excited? I don't know.
I would be excited too.
You know, I didn't actually need that water, but I just wanted to get it for the experience. I know to most of you, this might be like totally like everyday boring
Nah, not to me at least.
stuff, but I've never seen a drive-thru shop before. And also, this is going to be my first time ever drinking a Slurpee or slushy. I don't know what they're called, but you know, super amazing.
Wait, but pina colada, isn't it alcoholic? I mean, I know the cocktail pina colada, so drinking and driving.
American thing. If The Simpsons taught me anything, it's that you get brain freeze from these. Where's my Slurpee? Come on.
What's
No
a
brain freeze.
Slurpee?
Well, let's move on to my initial impressions of the US. I mean, I don't know if the entire country's like this, but in Texas, it's amazing how many things you can sort out without ever leaving your car. I mean, there's drive-through pharmacies here, there's drive-up ATMs here. In fact, I'm just about to use that one. It's amazing. I mean, back home we have like drive-through fast food joints, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Literally never have to leave your car in this state.
No, actually, a recent invention has been, since I think it was COVID that forced us to do that, is drive-through pizza. Maybe pizza could be considered as fast food, I guess. I don't know.
Drive up ATM, here we go. Let's get some money out, shall we?
That's incredible.
Really good. So you know the saying, everything is bigger in Texas. Well, it definitely rings true because back home, Odyssey is one of the biggest cars on the road. One of the biggest cars that you'll see anywhere. In fact, you would just not choose to drive this car into the city because you wouldn't be able to find a parking spot. But in the United States, there's all the parking in the world, everywhere.
Yeah,
And
I can imagine parking my car here would take like half of the place. Whenever I park my car is pretty small too, yeah. And whenever I park my car, when I have to go out, I always have to be careful to stay like perfectly inside the lines. Otherwise, you will hit with the door when you open it. And yeah, here I would never have that problem. You can just park however you want and you would never go out.
Is by no means the biggest car on the roads anymore. It's kind of average because everybody owns one of these here. Everybody owns a pickup truck, except they're not really hauling anything in the back, I guess. I mean, it's
Gotta thank Chuck Norris for that.
check. That doesn't really classify as hauling to me. Let's check some others. Are they hauling anything? Nope. Not hauling anything. All right, he's hauling some stuff. One last one over there. Definitely not hauling. Why does everybody own pickups in Texas? And is it like this in the rest of the US?
They all want to be Walker Texas Ranger.
Okay, I know those were all total stereotypes, and I hope that you can forgive me for indulging in them. Just one more thing. I have never been to a Walmart in the USA, so it's time for a little explore. It may seem like basic groceries, but I really do believe that you can learn a lot about a country and its people from their buying and eating habits. This is one of the funniest products I've ever seen in my entire life. Liquid eggs?
Liquid eggs?
Liquid egg whites? Why not just use normal eggs? Are you kidding?
No, the egg whites I think you can buy here, but the liquid eggs, bro, what?
Oh my god, an entire shelf just dedicated to cookie dough. You have no idea how lucky you are to have cookie dough in this country. It is like one of the best things in the entire world. Just a casual 5-pound pack of cheese. I mean, it would seem like just be normal baked beans, but it's the size of my head.
Oh my god.
20 kilograms or something. Oh, you know, everything is just so huge, and so many plant-based meat style options. It's incredible. Here's a funny story. So I grew up in the 90s in post-communist Poland. So, you know, we had cereals. We didn't really eat cereals that much, but we had like cornflakes and some local stuff, and we had like Cheerios and things like that. But when I was growing up, one thing that I had that you could get in America was this amazing, super sweet, magical cereal called Fruit Loops. This
we don't have
for
that
me
in
was
Italy.
like the ultimate American dream, was to one day have Fruit Loops. I really feel like an obligation to my younger self to try these. So I'm gonna get some Fruit Loops, and then later on today you're gonna see me eat them, because I'm really curious to see how they taste and whether the expectation that I had built up as a child actually matches to the reality.
Bro, it's so huge.
If there's one thing that I think of when I think road tripping in the United States, it's motels. Motels, diners, the Route 66, truckers, all that kind of stuff. And I love it. You know, it's all the kind of stuff that you see.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that you see in the movies whenever they are on the run or they're traveling. Especially the retired cop. In every movie, there's always a retired cop killing everyone, or a retired soldier. So yeah, I'm curious to know, how much would it cost a motel? Is it cheaper than an Airbnb? Like, what is the average price for a motel?
See in movies, that you read about in books. So tonight I'm staying in a motel, which just so happens to be along the Route 66, which I'm so excited about. This is really part of the reason why I'm here. Like, I want to live that stereotypical American road trip experience. I am here for it.
Bro, that's crazy! Is it even allowed to drive without your shoes? Oh my god, she's too much in contact with nature. She's too comfortable with her body. I would never. Oh my god, wait.
Out here, but it doesn't matter, because I want to show you something. It's official! We're on the Route 66! Only for a few miles, but still we're on the Route 66. Honestly, this is so amazing. I know you don't understand, you're just a car, but it's amazing. Well, I'm just gonna follow it for a while.
Garfield.
You think you're something else. Okay, anyway, thanks Shania Twain for providing endless musical inspiration. Back to the Route 66. It is the symbol of the all-American road trip, but the reality is, it's really not the most scenic road in the US. It's just that sometimes, you know, legend can be much more powerful than reality itself. This is it, my motel. This is super cool. So it turns out that my motel is at the exact midpoint between Chicago and LA, which is the midpoint of the Route 66.
Bro, that's crazy. Oh my god. Wow. It's so crazy in the US you would drive that much. Oh, I mean, 101,039 miles is about 1,500 kilometers. Yes. Oh, bro, I don't think many people would do that in Europe, to drive that far. I mean, I don't know. It would be too expensive to drive.
Oh, cool. So, what kind of people do you get passing by here? Is it just tourists on the Route 66?
Everything. Probably every country in the world.
So you just park your car in front of your room. That's crazy. That's so cool.
Not bad. 60 bucks. There's one
60
other thing that I
bucks!
have.
Bro, what the hell? Wait, when was this? 2 years ago, bro. You gotta be kidding me. What do you mean $60? Oh my god. Bro, literally right now, you can't find anything under $100 here in Europe for a night. That's crazy. 60 bucks, bro. Gotta be kidding me. So motels are actually way cheaper. Oh my god, that is so cool.
I've never ever experienced before, and that is eating at a roadside diner. Like one of those like really classic all-American diners.
And I'm guessing that's even more expensive because it's on Route 66, right? Maybe others are even cheaper.
Yeah, that's a first for me, so let's go inside and see what we find. Hello! I need to put on my shoes. It's no fun.
What the hell? Oh my god, bro. Who goes inside the store without shoes? Oh my god, that is so crazy. I could never. Especially walking on the concrete with no shoes. Oh my god. I've seen people in my city running without shoes. I don't know how you do it. I mean, that's crazy. I could never.
It's the kind of diner I've always wanted to visit. So classic. Yes! Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make a lot of you laugh. But I mean it seriously. I think this diner and my whole experience in Texas, especially this, is like super, super exotic. Yes, exotic. If you watch my videos, you'll probably see me go to a lot of really incredible, remote, faraway places that some of you might be tempted to call exotic in a way. It's a bit of a problematic word, but we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, to me, all of this is new, this is different. This feels to me like being in a movie, honestly.
Yeah,
So at the end of the day, I think like what you see as different or exotic really just depends on your perspective. There is no single definition of those words, you know? And for me, Texas, rural Texas, is as different, as remote, as interesting as God. Pick your choice of place that I've been to over the last couple of years. And it's all amazing. And this apple pie is so good.
So Route 66 was the main street of USA when the roads first started in America. So it used to be the only way that you could travel, and then it kind of died because of the interstate coming through.
Right.
So right now this restaurant is the midpoint of Route 66. It starts in Chicago and goes all the way to Sacramento, California.
Right. So, but you don't get like the original kind of traffic anymore, right? Like the truckers.
No.
So
Not
yeah.
really. We get, honestly, I would say 95% of customers are from overseas.
I promised you all a Fruit Loop tasting, and a Fruit Loop tasting is what you shall receive. This video is not sponsored by Fruit Loops. My childhood dream coming true. You know what it says on the packaging? Natural fruit flavors. That doesn't seem likely. Okay, here we go. You know that feeling when, as an adult, you get to try?
I never really liked it as a child. I mean, I never really liked cereals that much. I mean, I know my childhood sucked. No, I always prefer to have like the really hot milk, you know, really hot milk, and then I will be adding the chocolate biscuits dip them into the milk. I never liked to have like the cereals and the cold milk. Yeah, I always wanted a hot milk. Then after I turned 9 or 10, I started to always drink like coffee with milk. Yeah, that's a common thing in Italy, to be drinking coffee with milk when you are a child. Maybe that's why we are so active with our hands. We can keep them in our place. I always prefer to eat the biscuits in the morning rather than the cereals. What about you? What do you like to eat in the morning?
Try something that your child self always wanted, and then either it's amazing or it's a total disappointment. Let's see which one this is.
The colors are so cool.
Fruit Loops. Let's do it.
Isn't that bad?
Okay. If I tried these as a kid, I would have loved them.
Too sweet, right?
But I feel like my taste in food has evolved over the last 25 years. They taste exactly how they look. They taste of neon.
Neon?
Neon.
What is the taste of neon?
I don't think I can finish that. Well, kids, the lesson here is allow yourself to grow and move past some of the dreams that you harbored as a child. Sometimes it's best to let them go. You know, it feels completely surreal to be here in this motel room in the middle of Route 66, in the middle of Texas. It's amazing. You know, before I set off on this Pan-American trip, there was a lot of people offline and on the internet who tried to dissuade me from taking this trip. People call me naive, they call me stupid, they call me reckless, irresponsible, they tell me that I'm putting myself in danger and at risk, that I'll be unsafe, that I have no idea what I'm doing. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. But you know what? I think part of living freely is learning to drown out the voices of the people who try to convince you that their way of living is the only way to live life. Tuning into your heart and
really
learning
smart.
how to listen to your heart, even when the noise around you gets so overwhelming that you don't even know whose voice it is that you're listening to.
And that's why I'm here, to see it all for myself, to learn from real people and real experiences. And so far, just in Texas,
Well, that was so cool. Home is where we park it. That's really
I've
cool.
learned so much. Yeah, some stereotypes hold true, as they can do everywhere. But the more I travel, the more I learn to look past the divides and the differences. The more I travel, the more grey I see, and the less black and white. And in a world dominated by clickbait, attention grabbing, and noise, I really feel that seeing nuance is our most underrated superpower.
Must subscribe, yeah. That was so cool. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna leave a like. Check out her channel, Eva Zubek. I mean, that was incredible. That's the video that she was detained on the board. I'm gonna be checking out on my own. I don't want to be reacting to that video. I don't want to be reacting to bad experiences, you know. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Let's see. Let me know which other video you want me to check out from her adventure in the US, because bro, her videos are just too good, right? I love her way of talking. She's very smart, she's reckless, you know, she's not scared of anything. I mean, she's such a genuine person. I really like her videos and her whole persona. Yeah, that was really cool. So yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you use Discord, check out my new Discord server where you can request reaction videos. It's pretty cool and we can have a chat over there. See ya!